Alright, morning everyone. So we're out today. We're going to chase some flatheads and bream, possibly tailor if they're around. We've got a nice run out. We've got a very stiff westerly. It's quite cold this morning. It's very cold. I probably should have a jumper on. But that's sort of the plan. I got top water, jerk baits, plastics, a bit of everything, but first trip out in a while, so we're just going to throw everything and see what comes on board. So let's get into it. Let's see how we go. Super relaxing spot. Just can't believe the day it is. And for a Sunday, I'll tell you what, there is very, very few boats out today. Like, I don't know. I guess I can understand why. Like yesterday was blowing like a 20 knot westerly. And even today, it's predicted to kick up as soon as this tide changes. So, like 7:30 is a change. We got on the water at 5:15 we're on the water. So by 7:30 it's meant to start just rising up and get to like a 15-20 knot westerly. So I guess that's probably why people are like, what's the point in going out? But for me, I'm like, oh well, the tide looks good, we got a nice low first up, let's go hit this weed bank, bit of rubble, and see if we can catch some fish, which we have. So been quite nice. There we go. What we got here? Hey, another oh, it's a nice flatty. This one's a bit bigger. That's how you can also tell it's a little bit bigger. You think that 45 we hooked before, 40, I think the first one was, no, 46, 47. You look at the way he carried on. This one looks like he's probably going to pick 50s. Looking at him. Got a good size to him. Yeah, he's probably about that 50 bracket, low 50s. Look at those runs. So this is on 8-pound leader. Like, you don't need a heavy leader, and that's something that I learnt growing up is a lot of the older people I used to fish with would be running like 20-pound leader and stuff, and it's like, why? You catch just as many fish on this lighter gear. I can see where he's pinned, like he hasn't even swallowed this, so hooked through the mouth, hanging out. But we're just wearing him down, He's got beautiful colouring on him. We brought the big net because I brought big lures as well, but there you go. Here's another nice flatty. So third one for the day. Pinned him, as you can see, right there in the corner of the jaw, like actually underneath it practically. There you go. So he's he is a nice little, he's gone 47, 48, that sort of region. So we've tagged him, but he's exactly the target species. They're a little bit slippery. It's exactly the target species we're after. So we've thrown a tag in this fella. We'll let him go, but overall pretty happy with that. Ended up having to throw the grub in there to get him, or get a fish, but we'll throw the bent minnow back in. We'll see if we can get a bigger one, because I know you can get 60s and 70s through here. It's not known for big fish in this region, but yeah, happy with that guy. So we'll chuck him back, see if we can get another one. A spear, no need for a fancy release here. Oh, we actually had some. Do we have a fish? Or is this, yeah, we got a fish. Huh. Didn't even realise, I thought I had a bit of rubble. What is it? Moving like a little flatty. Yeah, a little flatty. There you go. Get him on board. Another guy, he's gone 43. So once again we'll tag him and just send him back. Sort of like a little bay where we are just here. The current's starting to push on there and wrap through there. Where we are is a bit protected here, because I can see the water starting to move out there. Just here it's like it's swirling outwards, so right on the back of that drop off. Oh, there's one. There we go. Can't tell how big he is though. It's too far away. Like I said, we just went, all this water's just pushing straight across here. You can see the bottom just there. That was a long cast just working that drop-off ledge. See, how's he look? He's not too big. About the same size as all those other ones. Felt one hook just pull. Yeah. It's about that same size. Maybe a little bit smaller. We'll de-hook him though. He's only got one hook in him. So I felt that other hook pull. Tends to happen. There we go. He's gone 42, 43, so back he goes. Kind of to be expected. You can start to see this water's, it's going like this. So the tide's coming in, it's sort of hitting this, it's like a giant funnel, brings all that water back out towards us. And what I found last year was, if you cast sort of up here, like on top of the flat, and just, you know, work it down, work it down, work it down, the fish are sort of sitting in this region along here, which is very standard. You know, it's just a drop off, it's deeper water. But there we go, look at that, straight on. Just like that. He's not a big one, look at us, we're sliding him in, surfing him in. There you go. He's small. We'll still tag him just because I'm in the tagging mood. But just like that, this guy's hooked it in the side, like you can tell he didn't mean to grab it. So he's 35 centimeters. Look at the size of the lure he took on, to give you some idea. Yeah, 35 centimeters, so back he goes. We'll try that again, hopefully we can get a bigger one, but like I said, you just sort of punch it up here. This is very standard for, you know, a lot of drop-offs, and just let it float, give it a few twitches, keep it down. That's really about it, and then just wait for that tick or that hit, and you know, you're on. So it's a good little spot, you know, just to finish off our session, see if we can pick up a bigger one. Like I said, I'd like one in the 50s to the 60s. They just fight that little bit better. It'll be a nice way to finish the day, but if it doesn't come along, it's been quite a good session considering it's the first flathead session I've had this year. Just watching, we spooked one out of there. Oh, that's a good cast. Nice and long. Yeah, there was one up. He came off the flat though. Oh, there's a hit. Didn't find the hook though. Or I pulled the hook out of its mouth. There he is. Came back for it. Is that drag loose enough? Yeah, drag's loose enough. Oh. Hard to tell if I've just foul hooked him or if he's a good size. I think I might have tail wrapped him here. He's underneath the boat. Yeah, I have. So it's pulled out of his mouth and it looks like it's gone down and hooked him in the belly. It's a bigger quality fish though. Oh. All right guys, there he is. He's gone 53 and a half, 52 and a half. Beautiful fish, got him on top water essentially, which I'm stoked about. So that's what I wanted, a nice 50 style fish. We've tagged this fella, but what we'll do is we'll just spear him back into the shallows, sort of run you through a bit more of what we're doing. So all we're doing is that bent minnow, I'm just throwing it along, spinning around, this sort of get up here. So you can tell we've got a big flat and incoming tide, the water's just dropping down, just like that. And they're just nosing up into here, just getting ready to pounce on any bait that rolls through. And we're just lucky enough to get our lure in there, but they don't hang around too long. Once this water continues to push in, they'll just get up on that flat and disappear. So you've got a small window, you just got to take advantage of it. But we're only throwing 1 to 3 kilo rods, 3 to 5 kilos, 2 different setups, the grub and this, 10 pound, 6 pound braid, and leaders are like 8 and I think this one's 15 just because the lure's worth 40 bucks, but that's all we're doing. So we're just going to keep doing it. Hopefully we can get that bigger fish, but if not, really happy with that. See how we go. So that's us done. We're heading back to the ramp now. We're going to call it. Very productive session, like I said, for first time out fishing these flats. The wind was meant to be blowing about 20 knot westerly right this instant, but it's nearly a glass out, so I'm not sure what's happening there. But everywhere we're fishing, the water's pushing back up onto that flat. The fish will be all up, scattered, feeding, just out of their holes and that. So there's not much point carrying on, I reckon. So the plan is head back to the ramp, and hopefully I'm going to get out tomorrow. We'll see how that works out though. Bit doubtful. Tomorrow's meant to be worse than today, but today was mint, so who knows. But thanks for watching. If you got any suggestions, what you want to see me do, drop a comment. If you want to chat, send us a message. I'm always up for a chat. Love my fishing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch us on the next one.